I would put it on the bun. You could fit the pickles. You could put pickles in the pickles. You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on.
Some onions.
Pickle chicken sandwich. Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you knew is wrong. And rules are just suggestions,
I like the pipe.
made up as we go along.
Shut up, Corn.
Fuck you.
And who knows what you'll find here. Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what?
Man,
I want to
fuck that.
teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunyan rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey,
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. Be like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
it's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too.
Pig in. That's where it gets fucked
You're not
up.
throwing the pig in. You're throwing the things into the
Yeah,
pig.
that's where it's like.
What, a stuffed pig? That's like a thing. All over the place.
If-
People roast whole pigs in the ground.
Yeah, that's a whole nother level of like
Awesomeness.
Wait,
primal scream.
Yeah, I was
that's
gonna
real?
say, like, I would want to do a dance and wear, like, a straw fucking skirt or something whilst eating pork that was
Well, before they did that
smoked in
ground
the ground.
thing, yeah, did they cut the skin off? Or...
I've always wondered how that works. Like, do they cook a fire and bury it?
I think what they do, I'm not positive. Because I don't know if they've got, because I'm pretty sure they cover, like, the hole that they've got. Like, it's like a smoking effect. Where they just smoke the whole pig, but I'm not positive on that. I'm assuming just because they spend so much time on it.
Hey, if we have any one that
Someone learned a long time ago and spread the word that pork can be delicious when you cook it for a while. And fuck you, Corn. Ham is delicious.
I love him.
Yeah, I know.
I like
But
bacon.
you can't just say ham is pork.
Ham is
If you
pork.
walk up, no, if you
No,
walk, okay,
God, no.
okay, ham is pork, but pork is not ham.
You know what I mean?
You're talking about the different parts of the bacon.
Fry a pork chop and fry a
Okay,
slice
not
of
only
ham.
are there that, where you can get like pork tenderloins and such. Yeah. Not only that, but I forgot where I was going. No, but the different ways it's cooked and all that shit too. Carnitas, you're going to tell me that carnitas and ham are the exact same thing. They taste exactly the same to you.
It's not that they taste the exact same thing. It's that like, they come from the same shit.
Yeah, I know they come from the same animal,
You know what I mean?
but if you're telling, okay, if
it's
you're
just a different way they cook the fucking
okay, but
the pork.
if I called you and told you come over for Thanksgiving, we're gonna have some carnitas,
Okay.
and you came over and there was fucking ham,
Okay.
you would lose your mind.
No.
Dude, if I told you
Okay,
you
wait.
want to suck my asshole or my shoulder, is there a difference between that?
Okay, I get what you're saying, but just let me know how you're going to cook the fucking pork. Okay,
Let you know
that's
I
what
have
I'm
a
that's
bit of
getting
my
at.
asshole.
That's exactly what we're saying. It's not all just puerco.
Yeah, it's not all.
That's why they had to put hamon in there.
Okay, so
too.
be like, hey, come over, we're going to have some pork. Okay, well, I don't know. What is it going to be? Pork chops? Is it going to be ham? Is it going to be what?
But who says that?
Alright.
Who says come over for a pork party?
But it's still all the same shit.
No, it's not when you put it as a pork party, dude. Like that sounds like you're either gonna have a whole bunch of fat people fucking, or you're gonna come by and it's gonna be nothing but dudes in a weird sausage fest.
I'm trying to picture the former just because the latter makes me sick, but I wanted sick just because I don't want to be in the middle of it. But I
I
mean,
don't want to get sticky.
yeah. But I mean, if it's just gonna be a big old fat orgy, I'm so down for that.
So you hear pork and you're down with it.
A pork party? If a woman invites me to a pork party, I'm going. I don't give a fuck what the context is at that point. I'm going just because I want to see what's.
I'm either fucking or eating.
One of something. Either way, somebody's swallowing something.
Corn, you're telling me a hot dog
And a pork chop
is the same fucking thing.
Well, I thought like bologna and a hot dog are the same thing.
They
you know
are.
what I mean?
Yeah,
see?
you're telling
So
me.
it's like, okay.
No, because yes,
that's
They
different.
come
That's
from
not
a
just from the
pig.
same animal. That's the same exact processed meat, just in smaller and bigger form. That's not the same as the difference
you
between.
can roll a piece of bologna up and have a hot dog. Like I'm telling you that right now, you can do that.
You can heat it up, put some ketchup and shit. It's not. It's gonna feel weird. Just
Have you ever had a hot dog sandwich? Boom, fried bologna.
I've fucking sliced them in half like long ways and fucking.
Add some
Yeah.
eggs on that. Yeah.
I pretty much made a grilled cheese a few times too, with just like a couple hot dogs. Fucking.
Man, my favorite's eggs and fucking sausage, man.
I thought you hated eggs.
Oh, dude,
He eats chicken, but he doesn't hate eggs. He doesn't care. He doesn't care to eat the baby. He just doesn't want the thing that shits it out.
But in his definition, those are the exact same thing.
Yeah, what the fuck's your problem, bitch?
Hey, they're still there.
Oh, since my hair's gone, that started sliding.
Ooh. Yeah.
As long as they don't have a beak, it's okay, man.
What, the second they have a beak, you have a problem?
Oh, yes, I do.
You're an ass.
Hey, have you ever seen the hummingbird?
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
eat that bitch if I could catch him.
What? You're a monster.
Dude, I don't give a shit anymore. If it's a bird, and I mean realistically, like a survival situation, if you can catch him, eat him.
A hummingbird's gonna sustain you for what?
Like
2
4
hours?
hours.
2 hours?
Have you seen my body? It's gonna sustain me for like 4 hours. I look like a freaking Holocaust survivor.
I want to kill a hummingbird.
Whoop. You're like 7 minutes in, so I guess you're just in time. If you lasted through that first. We are the J&T Baggers. Millie Van Nielsen with the other two.
Norman Blunt.
Tiger Durgan.
I did not mean that like in a malicious way.
I had to
the other
continue
two.
that, or that was gonna be a dick move. Like, if we didn't announce ourselves, just like in the other two, like what's wrong with DJ this week?
I was just leaving that pause in there just to add a little flavor, I guess, to it. I'm half white, so I guess flavor is still a stranger to me sometimes. I thought you cooked for a living.
It's real bland.
Oh my gosh. I miss Bob Ross.
The painting guy?
Yeah.
I do too, actually. Like,
We need more of that and Mr. Rogers in this day and age.
Oh, dude, Reading Rainbow.
Okay, LeVar Burton still does that. He reads in a podcast now, asshole.
man.
Aw.
Oh, dude, we just talked about two dead men, right? And
He
you're talking
assumes
about
the
some
black
guy
eye.
that's like week in and week out trying to teach kids. You're a fucking prick.
You really are.
It's more like what's that? In Between the Lines?
Hey, read between the lines.
Yeah, that
that
way.
shit was awesome. I fucking love that thing. Taught me how to read.
But it's kind of weird. I've noticed. I don't know. I've noticed more lately, especially within the female demographic, but not just exclusively, but mostly, more often than not, the tattoos are like forests and shit. I'm seeing a lot of trees inked on people's skin nowadays. A lot more than I used to notice ever.
Where did that go?
Where did it come from?
Okay. Ah!
That's what made me think of Bob Ross. Was just like chicks were just going in there, just like, put a couple happy little trees up there, make them kind of tall. Yeah, I want a tree. I just want a big old tree going up my forearm. Do you want like a wolf or something crawling through the forest? No. I just want the forest. Do you want the moonlight and the stars over the forest? No, I just want the fucking trees.
If you think about it, that's the majority of, like, I don't want to say all tattoos for chicks, because there's a lot of, like, hummingbirds and, like, pretty shit.
But there's a lot of trees now.
But yeah, there's a lot of trees, and there's a lot of increase of guys getting fucking, like, wolves and lions.
Well, I think that's always the guys have always been weird with animals. I'm trying to avoid animals somewhat. Although I do kind of. Okay, is it cheating if I get a Black Panther like just the Black Panther mask tattooed somewhere?
Like you got your animal, but
Yeah.
at the same time it's not an
Yeah.
animal. That's not cheating. I have a bat on me.
See? Yeah, it's an animal, but it's not. Yeah. You and your brother have something in common.
And Corn, you have a weird Christian fire going on your chest. You are so hot for Jesus.
Aren't those Catholic?
Yes, they're fucking. We already showed it. It's a goddamn Catholic cross
Probably.
with fire. Like you could tell you were drunk and wanted to turn the bitch on. I was like, yeah, let's get matching tattoos. I don't give a fuck. I feel the pain. I love it. Let's go. Do you have tattoos? No, but I'm gonna get 2.
Not just get one. Let's go for 2.
You got some Rey Mysterio tattoo on your chest.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, how much would I have to pay you to get Jesus holding both those crosses saying, I'm a hot for God?
You got a Catholic tattoo too.
Yeah, but mine has a correlation with a movie. Yours has a drunk night.
It was not a drunk night. Drunk weekend.
My connection is like the Boondock Saints. Your connection is 619.
I have a 13 on me and I'm not Mexican.
I'll explain that to the kids one day. That's the thing that I love about like all tattoos is like
You can tell whatever story after you go a couple, like after a decade, you can tell whatever fucking weird story you want to a kid.
yeah, I'm gonna say I killed 37 men. That's what this exact amount of beats. I don't know how many.
Did you fight in Iraq? No. I just killed 37 men.
Wait, what?
You want to make it 38? Where's your daddy?
I strangled him.
Whoa.
He's already gone. Nice
That'd
to
be
meet
fucked up. You try to joke with your kid about that and find out it's the devil child, and he's like, "Oh, I've been marking myself like Victor's ass," and I fucking
Oh, dude.
and I
You know what's fucked up? I was thinking about a tattoo of like a date, but using that.
wait, like use it, like making it look like cuts, or
Yeah, like tally marks for like a birth date. But then I thought about it.
It's gonna take forever if it's somebody old. Like,
no, it's gonna take forever no matter what. Because say
the
just
years.
for instance, yeah, like years. That's where you're fucked, dude. Because you're like, okay, birth date 12 is the max, so that's only like maybe 2 inches long. You have 5 tallies, and then 2. So December, fuck it. That's where you really can get fucked though, because you can get like 29th.
Okay.
even Roman numerals will make
That's
that
like 4 or
stretch
5.
that shit out too much.
The thing that I've realized though is the year you're not going to be able to put 2000 nothing. You're going to have tallies from your toes to your eyebrows.
Even if you tried to put like 49. 1949. Even if you take out the 19, 49 is still
like,
a lot of slashes.
I'd quit. I'd be like, oh, you were born in 99? No. No.
You know, what about great-great-great-great-great-grandpa?
That's the only good thing about all of us with our kids is if we did a tally mark, it's easy. Like Layla's would be 11. That's about the same as but it's about the same as the 9 in the beginning.
You might as well just cut the scars at that point. Just fucking...
Like, oh, fucking Corn, he's probably not gonna have a kid until I don't know. I don't see you having a kid.
This is like the opposite of a race between me and Corn.
Like, who's the last one of us?
You're gonna have a kid first, Corn. You're Mexican. You have to beat me in this race.
I think the weird thing is, dude, is Corn. I think he's gonna outlast you on that one.
What, on not having kids?
Yeah, I don't know why, but something tells me you're gonna hook up with some random bitch you honestly really don't want to be with, but she's pregnant, and then you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep the kid. Then you're gonna have a kid.
Yeah, that's
Or forced on with a kid. I don't know yet, but him, I don't know how he's doing it. I think he shoots blanks.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I am. I'm happy about it though. I mean, dude, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that
Did you hand me this?
Safe.
No, Corn just handed you that.
Okay, that goes that way.
We got
Yeah.
two of these pipes going on right now, man.
Speaking
You gotta
into your
keep up.
mic there, Corn.
We got.
Are his
come on,
buttons
guys.
facing him this
Yes,
time?
they are.
So I'm sorry,
They are,
Corn.
he just sounds sad.
Fuck
It's like
you.
a few weeks ago when he was all depressed.
We've recorded with like mics being turned the other way and shit. It's weird. They're condenser mics, but they do still have a slight directional
Well,
fucking
boo-hoo.
pull. I will slap you with the headphones on. I'm sorry. We don't usually threaten violence towards each other on this show. And you know what keeps us from threatening violence on each other during this show?
That cough of glory and John Frickin Smith.
Copyright on Cough of Glory.
TM.
Yeah. That's gonna be that's gonna be our future gaming something. That's weird. I feel like there would be somebody that would just be like, yeah, I'd watch you guys smoke weed and play video games.
Yeah, there people do all the time. It's Twitch.
But I feel like the people that would be watching like live streaming on that would be like, you guys just need to smoke more weed.
no,
Like you're not.
dude.
No, I've seen it on what was that? Getting Dug with High. People would comment on there, or like they would tweet them like, "You guys aren't smoking enough weed," and all of a sudden they'd all start lighting up.
But I could see, like, dude.
Like we would complain if somebody told us to
Oh,
smoke
fuck
more
no.
weed.
It's like, well, I would write back. Are you gonna pay for it?
Don't say that. All of a sudden, we start up a Patreon just to supply the weed for the show, not even for
Dude.
upgrades on the show. Just you know what? We'll call it the weed jar. Weed jar now accepting donate. We don't know. I don't have
The reserve stash.
Yeah.
That's what I call mine. When you have that, like, that's what that green nug jug is. I fucking lost it. I was really bummed.
Just the jug or the contents within
The
as well?
contents.
Okay, yeah, that
You know where I found it?
in
In a
your pants?
windowsill. I was like, what the fuck did I do? I smoked a bowl and was like, yeah, let's open the window.
Were you creeping at your window, just smoking a bowl, packing a
Probably,
bowl?
dude. I am turning into that old white dude. Who's
I
just
won't
like
lie.
staring out the window like, what the fuck are these people doing? I don't like
Sometimes I'm slightly disappointed because this, like, well, not disappointed because this, it gets every now and then like you hear some shit outside, like the dog thing. That was like one of the first.
that. That wasn't just some shit, dude. Like, that was a dog war that happened in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
And we saw it coming.
And I was sitting there being nosy as fuck. We went into the middle of the street just to watch that shit happen.
He
That's why-
kicked the fuck out of that dog. Lady, get your dog.
Yeah, he's pulling him, and the dogs are all snapped together.
He
And
fucking uppercutted the shit out of that dog.
She fell.
Some stranger drove by and parked.
It was all there.
I saw the whole thing.
And
Sue, you should sue.
that one dog got fucked up by those two little dogs. Poor dogs.
I'm pretty sure the dogs were fine.
Oh, yeah.
They walked it off.
Well, I've never seen that little dog again.
Yeah, but she doesn't
I
walk
hope,
over here.
hopefully, because that asshole keeps the dog in the house.
You're never going. This is the one time I let you
Yeah,
outside.
That did not. That seemed like a dog. That yeah. That didn't seem. That's not an outside dog. Or if that's probably a fucking rescue dog. That's why it darted out there and just fucking
You're trying to get my food.
attack.
When I was in the shelter, I was the bitch. I'll show you.
Freedom.
I don't know why that just made me think of the episode of King of Hill with Bernie Mac. Wasn't that when they said Lady Bird was racist?
Oh no, that was Bernie Mac. I thought it was Chris Rock.
Was it Chris Rock?
Yeah, it was
I
Chris
remember
Rock.
I think it was
Chris
Chris
Rock.
Rock.
Are we positive? Because
I
I remember
think
Chris
so.
Rock being on there and he worked at the propane place. But I'm pretty sure the dog was barking at somebody else, though.
It was a
He was
skinny
like
black
Hanny-
dude.
Handyman,
Yeah,
right?
he was coming to fix the water heater.
Yeah, I think that might have been Bernie Mac. But I'm not positive, because I remember Chris Rock being on there as well. That'd be
That's what
fucked up if you
was
find out it was
trippy.
Steve Harvey.
Oh, dude. I would be more fine with Cedric the Entertainer, dude. Like, I'm just... Steve Harvey's fucking funny, but it sucks that he's only stuck on Family Feud now. Like, he hasn't been trying to do any new specials or...
Well, he did say, like, he was doing his last special and shit. Like, he marked it as his last
That's when he
one.
came out with the bald head for the
Yeah.
first time, right?
Oh, they might... No, he had debuted it already. But he was... I think that was him he did close out that part, I think.
Oh shit! No way.
He probably has a fucking podcast, too, and shit. I'm
Awesome.
positive. Steve Harvey... Yeah, it's the Steve Harvey Morning Show. He has, like, an actual, like, a radio show and shit.
Bernie Mac was the one that got attacked by Lady Bird because she was a racist dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or not? She
Speaking
wasn't.
to the mic, Corn.
Yeah, Bernie Mac was in there. He was in that episode with Lady Bird. Like, but I think if I remember, dude, she wasn't attacking him because he was black.
No, it was because he had something in his pocket.
Yeah,
probably.
something that she wanted. I remember
Something
that.
like that. But yeah, I remember it was fucking. It was just.
It was Bernie Mac though that got
Yeah.
attacked by Lady Bird.
It was
Awesome.
fucking hilarious though too.
It
just
was.
'cause it was.
That's crazy. I don't remember
What?
that shit. That's badass.
Ladybird. Yeah, because Hank Hill was like appalled. Like, you can't be. Like, my dog cannot be racist. I am not that kind of a redneck.
I
I think he actually said, I'm not that kind of a Texan, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he did. Even though racism isn't the first thing I think of when I think of Texas. You usually got to go a little bit further east and south for that.
Mm-hmm. There's more guns and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Okay, though the biggest racism I think you find is like for Corn. Well, it's your citizenship. None of your business.
Yours, bitch.
You got your green card, senior.
I'm using your social. Shut up.
You got your ID? Let me see your ID.
No, fuck you. What does an American ID look like? Let me see yours.
Let me see your social. I'll show you mine if you show me yours first.
What you gotta do is just memorize whatever number it is for you, and then just boom, spit it out all quick. Be like, boom, what's yours?
Fuck that.
Oh,
dude, or just get numbers tattooed on your arm.
Yep.
And make it look like...
I get the feeling that when corn finally gets like fully legalized and whatnot, he's gonna be bougie as fuck on illegal immigrants.
He's gonna be the super American, like,
Yeah,
fuck
like
those
he's-
dirty spicks.
Yeah, you
Not
know what?
even.
Maybe if you would come here legally, huh? Maybe if you would go through the process.
I had to go through my process.
It took me a fucking decade.
And you know what? I don't even know how to speak Spanish anymore.
Don't say that.
The second I became American, I forgot Spanish.
I think the biggest misconception by a lot of Americans, especially the white ones, is TV. TV made it look like all you had to do was learn a couple presidents and the Pledge of Allegiance and maybe the national anthem.
They didn't even tell you a test isn't really even the necessary part.
Yeah, they don't talk about the money that's required for legal immigration.
Yeah.
Dude, legal immigration is
Like,
just
if
as bad
you-
as a coyote.
Yeah, if you really want to fucking reduce the amount of illegal immigrants, make it easier for them to be legal. Because obviously you don't mind fucking having them work for us. Even the legal ones still will choose to be gardeners. We both look at Gordon.
Oh yeah, because now they could do it for themselves.
Yeah, they can go
And
into
actually
business
make
for themselves.
bomb money. They're like, fuck you. I see how that widow was working.
He wasn't working.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
I
call-
worked. He
I'm gonna call
slept.
Chewy. And then you know what's fucked up? Those Mexicans become the white guys that are paying illegal Mexicans under the
Yeah,
table.
dude, it's fucked up when you look at how many generations that goes deep.
Fucking $3 an hour and shit.
Yep. Gonna call Mario.
$3 in a beer.
I'm gonna call fucking Enrique, Cesar, Esteban.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, you try to pick up some fucking, like, amigos at Home Depot? No. Just go pick up the white dude on the corner. He's gonna be way cheaper. They've raised their prices.
Who the fuck is Chewy and Diego, man?
And Chewy and Diego want $400 a day now. They said that's bullshit. This
Here you
whole
go.
$80 in a 6-pack.
Rigo, fucking get this shit in fucking order.
Oh god. Oh god.
Fucking Jose
I
is over there
sorted,
sleeping.
Ooh, I started feeling like the blackout there for a second. Like you know that the head rush. Ooh, that's the glue.
You know what that reminded me of? Hashtag blackout. Did we ever finish John Frickin Smith's?
We didn't because Korn coughed and then we just laughed about it.
Well, if you want to find that song.
Yours to keep. We had the perfect segue and we ruined it. But yeah, check out John Frickin Smith and his amazing song, Yours to Keep. I shouldn't roll my R's like
Off
that.
the
That sounded
album
weird.
Songs of the Great Collapse.
How do you follow that?
There was no way to be cool about that. It was just like, just go. I'm sorry,
You can
John.
find it on
We'll get
Google
it
Play.
better next time.
Bye.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
Which can be found at johnfrickinsmith.com.
And John Frickin Smith. Okay.
Fuck you, Korn.
Why do you look like the handicapped kid that's saying shit from the back of the room all the time?
I don't know.
Just repeating what we're saying and shit.
I really wish we were bigger so that could catch on as a catchphrase. Like,
What?
you look like the handicapped kid in the back of the room.
That
Because
just
he
sounds so mean.
he popped back though, like looking all weird. And
Well,
then didn't
most of
say
my
shit.
classrooms didn't have the have handicapped kids in them.
That makes me feel like I'm special.
I didn't want to say it.
How dare they put the
I don't
handicapped
want to be
child
like
with you?
I don't be like, are you sure you weren't the handicapped child?
I was in the back with a wheelchair creeping around the corner.
Yeah, that's what's fucked up is with the handicap. I was thinking like I was thinking the mental handicap, not the physical. Korn looks like he's like Korn. That's what we're doing every time now. We're just smoking the alcohol out of you.
Dude. I'm already high as fuck, bro.
I know.
He
It's
can't open
fucking
his
right.
eyes.
He's scared because he's smoking fire and he's got all that alcohol. Well, not you didn't even go that crazy this time, Korn. I'm proud of you.
Oh,
I
thank
like
you,
it.
man. We ate.
You're
Be sure
learning.
be sure you do that when we watch the movie and shit too, fucking for next week and whatnot.
Yeah, I got you.
Bring your iPad fresh. You need to take notes, buddy.
Oh, dude, do you have
We've
that
been
right
around for years
to
now.
Text thingy?
Do what?
Do you have that right to text thingy where you can write shit and then it pops up as a text?
No.
You suck.
That would be cool, though.
I know. That's what I was saying. Do you have it? But you don't. I don't either.
Oh,
Boom. Another piece of stuff.
You
Yep.
feel?
Phone went down.
yeah.
No, but dude, I thought like all iPhones have that.
It probably
iPods
does. He's
have-
just never
Maybe,
tried it.
yeah. I just never looked into it, dude.
'Cause that
Honestly,
looks
like,
cool. That one for like the Samsung Notes and shit, where you're like, boop boop boop.
Oh,
You
dude,
write
Korn,
it down and it pops up as text.
you got to get a stylus too for that thing, man.
They're like $4 at the Dollar Tree.
but like, we're
No, not one of them fuck ass styluses, man. A good what is it? A fucking pen. The full on pen ones.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are badass,
Yeah.
where you draw with it.
They're made for iPads. Like they're not compatible with other shit. I know. The Kindle is not very strong when it comes to styluses. Styli?
Mm-hmm.
How do you pluralize a stylus?
Styluses?
Styli?
Yeah, because it wouldn't be styluses. That's
That sounds so weird. Styluses?
styluses. It's almost like you're saying dialysis, dude. Like
Yeah.
styluses.
Oh, I found out a weird thing. A really weird thing. You know how Korn, we've made fun of Korn before for his mistaking or how he pronounces Ulysses.
You almost fucked up right now, didn't you?
Yeah. With them saying Ulysses. Apparently Ulysses is derived from Odysseus.
I could
Or
definitely see
some
it.
kind of Isius. So he's like almost right on that. Fuck you, Korn, because you didn't know that.
But you still say his name wrong.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
It's goddamn Ulysses.
What?
Ulysses.
I'm not saying it, dude.
Ulysses.
Shut up. Ulysses. Ulysses. Whatever. Fuck you guys.
Ulysses.
He said it like extra proper without Ulysses. Ulysses. Now I can't say that name anymore for like 2 weeks. It's got to be like 2 weeks before I try to even think that name now.
You can get a 50 and like, who's this Preston?
Ulysses says, damn it.
Jesus.
Is it the S that fucks with you when you try to say his whole name?
I'm still irritated that someone tried to argue with me at work about fucking Ulysses S. Grant. They're like, yeah, he was a Confederate general. Fuck off. No.
He was American. That's how he got on the bill. We wouldn't do that,
We wouldn't
dude.
make him a president if he was a Confederate general. Not president of the whole U.S.
The South, maybe, or something like the Confederate president.
Yeah, but not the fucking not of the reunited States. No, yeah. I had to actually be like, dude, somebody pull out a fucking $5 bill. Goddamn. Yeah, it was kind of hilarious, but also, I only remember it just because I felt almost attacked. Because it wasn't just one person I was arguing with. It was like 3 or 4 people that were like very stern about how it's like, no, he was a dude. If I don't like pulling out the phone and being that guy. Because that always feels weird. Corn, you were just that guy like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
No, that was a good...
But everyone should know our fucking... At least something of our presidents.
If you like money, you should at least know the guys that are on it. I wonder if people actually give a fuck about the people... Like in other countries about the... Yeah, they probably fucking idolize the people that are on the money.
That's why they're on their money there.
Yeah.
It's always been the same way since money was invented. You don't idolize them, but it's leaders
I was
of
just
power
thinking,
and shit.
too, someone was like, oh, well, what, you gonna change the people on the money because fucking most of them were slave owners? Yeah, go ahead. I don't care who's on it. Dude. The number on it is the most important thing, let's be honest.
Ben Franklin.
Fuck
Yeah,
him.
it's not like you
I don't
get
need
handed
Ben.
a $20 bill, and I think that's the one that's like getting switched to Harriet Tubman or something like that.
I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain either. Is it still the same amount?
Yeah, that's
It's not like someone's not going to take it and be like, oh, I'm only giving you $5 because I don't like Harriet Tubman.
Hell, put Sally Field on a fucking $5 bill. I will fucking...
As long as it's like...
I will cash in every $20 bill I get and every $100 bill for nothing but Sally Field 5s. A field of fields.
And that's going to be weird because that's one like... I mean, technically, would you have to accept it though?
Yeah. Hell, put her on the 100 just so I could be like, it's all about the fields.
Like, it would be strange.
That's like weird if you're saying it as a black guy and shit. Like, just it's all about the fields. Like, wait, whoa, bro, you can't be making weird ass slave references like that. No. I got $700 right here, man. 7 fields. You could lie to bitches too. Yeah, I own a couple fields.
Oh, awesome! You got a lot of money. No, I just got a couple $100. Like,
Sally. Yes.
I got racks of fields. What does that even mean? Don't worry.
Now my mind doesn't want to think of anything else except just like seeing a picture of Sally Field on a vending machine as one of the accepted forms of payment.
It's kind of, I don't know, dude. It's going to be trippy for a minute once they do start switch. Because eventually they're going to switch all
You know
money.
the first thing you have to buy with a Sally Field 5?
Sally Fields cookies?
Is it Sally? Well, it's Mrs. Fields, huh?
Is Sally Field and Mrs. Field one and the same?
I don't think so, but that would be pretty awesome, and that's more awesome than what I was thinking. I was going more for... I was going to say a box of chocolates, but...
You never know what you get.
Yeah, like maybe Sally Fields is Mrs. Fields. And they both know Mrs. Robinson.
That's really where... That's how she owned that plantation.
Next to Miss Jackson.
They said Forrest got rich. He grew up rich.
Yeah, I never noticed that until you just said that. He literally, like, he was born on.
He already had a plan. That's why money wasn't a thing for him when he struck it rich. Well, one less thing to worry about. You didn't worry about it in the fucking first place.
He just went outside on
You know
your
how much he
15-acre
probably
fucking-
inherited from his mom when she died?
The house. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
The huge
the
amount
equity
of
on that house.
fucking acres.
Yeah. So, yeah.
He
He
cut
act
the
like he
grass.
was all noble for cutting grass. No, he was bored and lonely.
He cut the grass.
That's what happens when the rich fucking, like, they probably just assumed Forrest was an alcoholic as an adult. They didn't think he was stupid anymore because all those old people died. They're just like, yeah, he's probably just drunk and lonely. He just wants... Or they really leaned into, like, yeah, he might just be, like, retarded or whatever, you know?
He's cool though. I mean,
He just wants to ride a lawnmower, dude. Just let him ride a lawnmower. Fucking Hank Hill, man.
no, they probably did think he was actually retarded and was like, dude, you know that janitor that we have? I mean, he can cut the grass, so.
Yeah. But yeah, he grew up, like, they make it seem like she just rented out rooms to pay the bills and shit, but how did she get the house in the first place?
Left to her.
Yeah.
Or the
Forrest
husband.
came from good Southern money, too.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Dude, which makes
Oh,
it fucking great that
damn.
she had to suck dick for everything. Because when you think of it, his
She only
his
had to suck
namesake
dick for
was
school.
No, well, maybe
a Klansman.
Yeah.
maybe like one of the travelers came into the hotel and slept with her and then got her pregnant, but then he left. That's why she would always say like he's on vacation.
She was always sucking dick.
I was hoping that part was fiction, the whole fucking where he got his name from and shit. And then like, oh wow, no, nope, nice.
Damn. Feel so bad now. Just
Like they started the movie off with that shit, dude.
Yeah,
just like, yeah, mama named me. And he told a black woman that.
That lets you know instantly that he's slow.
Yeah,
Like that right there is perfect timing for. Don't worry, he's not that smart.
my
Like
name's Forrest Gump. I was named after somebody that used to chase people like you.
with shades over their heads.
Yeah. I mean, I know the whole gag was that he was just oblivious to racism and whatnot with the whole fucking, ma'am, you dropped your book.
Oh, dude, we can't even say the other one because that would be.
It's like he walks up, that's the part they didn't show is after he followed her in and after handing her book, he started telling her that same story. Mom named
used
me
to
after.
chase them after. Oh shit! Different part than I was thinking.
Mama named me after people that are probably going to try to attack you tonight.
Mom used to chase them off the porch with a broom.
He probably told her that next. They was complaining about raccoons out there, but I told him I'd just sweep them off with a broom.
Like, dude, I hate to say it, but every time I hear that, I just wind up cracking the fuck up. Just because his
Even worse,
reaction,
even
dude.
worse, he walks up to her, babe, you dropped your book. Hey, by the way, did you see any cones walking around here?
I've been sweeping away all day.
Yeah, that. Everybody said they was worried about cones coming into the school, but
I just came for the football.
I haven't seen one cone since I got here. What about you?
That sounds racist too. So like,
You seen any cones, miss? Well, that's when Forrest becomes like some kind of bully and shit.
no, if he asks her, then she clearly knows though, because it's like the South is not a nice place.
They like to point out that you're slow. Is that what you're saying?
No, no, that one pisses me off. Cause, dude, I've heard that shit. It's like it's always some old white grandma. She's like, oh, God bless his heart.
Yeah.
When you hear that, it's like, dude, okay, he's fucking retarded. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he might not actually be mentally handicapped, but in her eyes,
He's
you
dumb.
are stupid. Like, stupid as a stupid
bless
does.
your heart.
But
You have good luck with that now. Keep building your blocks. Play with your Legos.
dude, like the
What the
whole
hell was that?
situation.
Another one. 2. That was a 2. Super glue corn.
Cause my mom used to use coon for raccoon, dude, and I was like, you can't do that, Mom. Like, not here. I was like, back east, it's a different, like, I get it. It's country mountain people and shit. You can't use most of the vocabulary in the first place, so cut it down. Not in California. You just can't use that word at all. It's a safe word to stay away from.
It is. You gotta actually raccoon.
Yeah, like you gotta throw the hard R.
There. What the fuck?
There's raccoons over there. What? It's a raccoon.
You know, there's another word that sounds weird. Like when you hear it just fast, and especially if you don't hear the whole thing. Vinegar.
Yeah.
I think I've said it before too. Like yeah. When you hear white people asking for vinegar like one too many times in a row, like you're just like, dude, I'm only hearing the end of it right now. It's like you're saying Schwarzenegger a bunch of times, and by the end of it, you're hearing something different at the end of his name. You say it too many times. It's very uncomfortable. But coon is an easier one to avoid. Just raccoon.
Say there's little fur bandits. Just say that. How about that? Let's just honorarily officially change that name or use its scientific name. The ones that no one knows.
I will go with the one from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Trash Panda.
I like that one.
I liked Trash Panda
Did you
quite
hit
a
that one
bit.
yet?
I think so. Yeah, I hit that.
Did you just look at a bowl that all of us have hit and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I just like
I know
it's burned on the so I'm pretty sure I've taken a hit, even if not. Corn just bowed out, so it's like gonna come right back anyway.
Oh, my back.
He was trying to lay down right now, but he can't.
Corn, you're the reason for that, by the way.
What's the reason?
You go to sleep
You lean back and you pass out.
and then you don't talk. And then when you do talk, you like scream into the microphone from way back here and then up there. And
Plus, just remember, we're hurting our backs too.
Mm-hmm.
This is it is awkward. We need that. We need like a desk and like those desk fucking mounts. You need to get a table, Corn. I don't know what for. Just
we just need tables, all right?
yeah, tables solve all the problems, man.
We got this, dude. Yeah,
I mean, think about it, man. WWE, boring. Somebody brings in a table.
Awesome. You already know it's fake, but it's awesome. You're like, yes, people are going through those tables.
I'm just waiting for the day the UFC says fuck it and starts letting them use weapons.
No, because that's murder. Like, there's a difference.
Not like swords and shit. Jesus.
What do you mean, though? A baseball bat? Like a baseball bat coming off?
just like plastic nunchucks or something. Like nothing hardcore. Just like.
Are you kidding me? The Diaz brothers with their nunchuck skills.
What were the sticks they were using on the felony fights and shit? They were fucking each other up with those sticks, though. I don't know about that. Wooden sticks even are not.
That's not safe. Dude,
they're killing each other.
Yeah, honestly, someone's gonna die. That's the goal of this.
Dude, their hands are registered to kill. We don't need to give them weapons.
Yeah. If you want to keep comparing them to gladiators.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Armor.
Give them armor and
throw
what?
one weapon into the middle and they have to fight to get it.
No, I mean, like, they get, like, either, like, a...
I don't want to watch a man die. Like,
again, I'm not talking about deadly weapons. Like, okay,
if you throw one weapon in the middle, they're going to beat each other to death.
How about this? You give them each...
You've seen The Dark Knight,
Each of them, they each get two. All right? One for each hand. Inflatable hammers.
They're not going to use those, but I would watch it. Because they're going to pop them instantly. Like, they're going to one swing and just pop, 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 pop. And then, like, rock'em sock'em boppers. Like, sock'em boppers. The fucking...
Okay, that would be awesome. Like, just to see someone try to still go for a takedown with those.
Corn.
Yeah.
You're the only person I can think of, Corn, that would still go down. Like, Oh, double leg. Sock and boppers. I have no leverage. I slipped out.
Mhm.
Plus, I've seen people get fucked up by those sock and bumpers, man.
What they didn't tell you, because me and Carter had those. You had those, right?
No.
Corn?
I knew
Sock
someone
and boppers?
that did, but
I had them.
Did you ever actually play with them and shit?
yeah, a couple times. Never
They
hardcore.
didn't really have any padding where the knuckles would go. It was just around.
And it needed air.
Like, if you've seen the inflatable coolers, that's what they are.
Remember in the early 2000s when inflatable shit like was all over the place?
You can get inflatable everything, dude.
Balloons?
Fucking chairs, couches,
Fridges.
balloons, corn. Really? That's the weird thing for you is balloons.
It's like, no, the 90s had so 99 red balloons just everywhere.
Yeah, the balloons that didn't need rubber, you just attach it at the end of the straw.
That's
Balloonies?
Elastic plastic. You blow it through it looks like gum almost, and then you blow it through the straw, and it's that
Or you
shit you
put it
can
at the end
stick
of
a
the
whole
straw.
pen through. Yeah, you blow it and fucking it's like you're just blowing, like bubble gum almost, but fucking. You
And
can
that's
stick a
not
pen
from the
through it.
90s, though. That's way earlier than that.
Yeah,
But they literally... Dude,
I've been in a heated argument about elastic plastic.
what?
The name. The guy didn't know. I don't remember what he was saying it was, but it was wrong because it was elastic plastic, and I knew that.
Well, there's different names. Like, balloonies and elastic plastic are one and the same.
Yeah, but he wasn't saying balloonies. He was saying something else that was stupid. He wasn't even trying to debate which one was which so much as to try to discredit the existence
Of elastic plastic?
and that's where I got offended. Like, you do really. That's when I had to pull out it sounds fucked up, but I'd pull the millennial move and fucking. You know what? Let me pull out Google on my phone, motherfucker. Fucking.
Let me tell you what he says.
Hey Google, what elastic plastic?
Boom. You could buy a 7-pack right now because I don't know why.
He
7.
looked at it and just shook his head no.
That's fake.
Yeah, like
It's fake news.
that is the funniest thing. The amount of shit that people will take as true on the internet, and then call everything else fake news and say don't believe everything you read on the internet, but believe the wildest conspiracy theories.
Don't believe anything that you see on the news. There's lizard people.
Don't believe anything you read on Facebook, except the stuff I post about waking up from this brainwashing that's happening to you. White people.
Corn, there is humans that believe in flat Earth.
Yeah. This is why at work when they try to speak politics to me. Yeah, you're entitled to your
Flat
opinion.
Earth ain't politics, man.
That's just simple science and people wanting to be douchebags.
Mm.
Oh, show me the evidence. Bitch, they have shown you evidence. I don't believe it.
Those pictures are doctored. Okay, then how do you know why is it all the illustrations of your flat Earth have the same colors as the goddamn space view? No!
It's really annoying. It's like...
It's weird. It's really weird that the way they do that shit.
Why would you be mad about, like... That's just what weird-ass fucking area we're at in history now. They get mad about shit that... Why are you mad about an accomplishment? As a human gathering of an accomplishment. It doesn't matter what country went to fucking where first. Motherfucker, we can get off this planet. Why deny that? He's asleep.
No, I was just letting you keep going there too. Well, I know you were talking about corn, but yeah, fucking.
What?
I look at
No,
Corn a lot when I
that's-
ask these weird ass questions, like expecting him to say something. Just for the one day he pops up, it's like, I got something articulate to say.
Not today.
you gotta get your Zorro mask on when you come to record, man.
What do you mean, man? I'm always 100% over here, bro.
We'll see. Maybe that's it, man.
What are
Don't
you
you know
talking
the
about?
old adage, man?
Hey man, I thought you guys speak. You know, I'll commentate when you guys want me to do.
Why are hipsters douchebags?
Why, dude?
It's because of social media.
Yeah.
I knew fucking instantly there was something that was fucking stupid as fuck. Well, not only because I fucking believed, scientific evidence on that particular, shape of the earth, but fucking the first I had heard about this modern day flat earther thing, Tila Tequila, of all people. I seen someone shared like a tweet from her talking about fucking like, y'all are gonna trip so hard when you see this evidence about flat earth. Should I show it to you now? Bitch never showed no evidence, of course. Except maybe somebody drew that same little weird picture.
But if that was true, then how did we get from America to Japan?
How did the satellites stay in orbit?
How did we get from America to Germany?
If there's no space, if you have flat Earth, that means there's no space. What the fuck are we looking up at?
You know what they show it like how Asgard was looking on Thor Ragnarok and
We're
shit.
just a world
Yeah.
Floating in the air.
stacked.
That at least made sense because it was supposed to be like, Asgard.
Mm-hmm.
Not heaven, I guess, but like something cool. Something like it, I guess. It was a place with gods to where it's at least with that because it's also science fiction and whatnot and based on mythology. It's one of those like, they have powers. Of course they can just have an island in space. They don't have to think about atmospheres and such like that.
Yeah, that's not real.
Don't worry about where this spaceship came from, man. They use dark magic to get in and out this motherfucker in a goddamn rainbow bridge. You really want to question the atmosphere right now?
A dude flips a sword,
Yeah.
and that's how you get there.
Where's the water falling to? And how does it just keep falling over and over again?
It falls into space.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen an infinity pool, dude? Yeah, Infinity Wars, infinity pool. There's a pool on the bottom, and it just reloads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Those are somewhat annoying.
Yeah, man.
People that own pools are annoying. I think that
throw it
might
out
just be me. Just like,
I
You-
work in that line, and
Yeah.
I
I
would own a pool. Like,
You would it?
you
fuck
wouldn't?
no, dude.
If you
Yeah.
could?
Even if I had millions, I would rather live next to like a lake or something. I wouldn't really want my own pool. Even being able to build anything I could imagine in my head.
If I had millions, I would want an indoor pool. Just so I can swim in peace. Without bugs and shit.
I can't swim, so
Yeah.
and
that's
even
one-
with owning my own pool, I still wouldn't have a desire to learn.
That's one of those just get a jacuzzi.
Yeah, dude, I would be cool with something like that. Like
Yeah.
someone just chilling, like to chill in
But
water.
like a big ass jacuzzi, like the didn't they call it? They had like a giant one on fucking what was that, Neighbors? It was like long. It was weird. It was the weirdest mini pool thing I've ever seen. It's like, yeah, it's waist deep, but like, and that's like it. It's just waist deep for everybody.
Seeing like what I do for a living, that seems like it would be fun to have. No, not really. That shit's expensive upkeep and everything like that, dude. You're easily spending a few grand every single year to fucking just make sure that's perfectly maintained. If you let it go, you're spending like 2 G's just to get it repaired for light work.
That's why I wouldn't want to. That's why I wouldn't want an outdoor pool if I had millions. That's
Like-
going indoors. Just because that's half the bullshit that fucks up pools is leaves and shit being unchecked.
The super, like, what they say, like the contemporary look, like those just super clean pools that you see at like millionaires' houses where they're not all crazy. It's just a pool and it looks really clean, nice, neat. That's it. That's something I would say or suggest for people to get. I mean, that would put me out of work, but still, I wouldn't really care about that one. It's one of those, like, those are the ones that are super nice to me because it's just a pool.
Yeah.
You want a pool to swim. You don't need a pool for a fucking water slide. Go to Disneyland. Go to goddamn fucking Knott's. Oh, I want my own. Do you? Like,
Do you want to take responsibility if your kid fucking does something stupid on a water slide at home because they don't have a lifeguard there telling them not to run around the pool?
they do stupid shit all the fucking time anyways.
I
Like-
know that, but you know what I mean? Like,
One of the easiest, worst things to do that will fuck up and cost so much money is slides in general. Because, no, people don't realize the sealer that we put on for anyone's sealer, I don't care who it is, you only got like maximum like 3 years with that shit, and then it starts flaking off. When it starts flaking off, you're just sliding down wet concrete. So people are all constantly like getting all fucked up. But then they're like, whoa, it's not that bad. So they let it run more and gets behind the concrete. Shit starts falling apart. I've seen holes in slides. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude. I would never want to do this in my yard.
that's too much of a hassle. Honestly, I wouldn't know. I'll keep that shit basic. Like, again, I'd obviously fucking not for anyone that's actually paying you to do it, but
Well, it's one of those, like, that's just
let
my
them
personal taste,
yeah, that's
too,
one
though.
of those. I won't hate on people that can afford that shit, but
And I understand it. You want your own little, like, super cool, like, cave or slides or...
it's weird. They
What have
want waterfalls and such. Yeah, I get the appeal, but I think I'm just not that flashy though, too. Like I
Well-
said, I would be more focused on having a roof over that motherfucker.
I understand having small waterfalls on a pool. I understand it because you want to be cheap and have a rock look to it. I understand that. What pisses me off, though, is, like, when it's just trying to make it look like an oversized pond, but there's only just a little waterfall and nothing else. You're like, dude, you could have made something cooler.
Yeah,
Like, make a real waterfall, not one of these trickle down little bullshit fucking pond waterfalls in the corner. I'm sick of that shit. It just looks tacky. It's like, dude, you have a big ass pool. I understand you don't want to spend money on this type of stuff, but at that point, just get a pond next to your pool.
Yeah.
That'd look cool. You get like normal pool water and then fucking fish, or your turtle can live in a fucking pond, right?
Mm-hmm.
See?
yeah. See, yeah.
Turtle.
But that's just, I don't know. But I'm also, hell, that's, people are real picky and weird.
I'd rather live on like a farm. Not like a fucking shit farm like cows and shit. Or horses.
You just want land. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I want the land. I want like a ranch.
a farm.
Yeah, fucking farm, dude. I'd be chill with pigs. I just don't want cows.
I don't want
That
any
that
animals.
about
I just-
shit, man.
I want
Maybe a
land
few
without
cows.
animals. A fence, an electric fence around it,
I'll get chickens, but I'm gonna feed them to the foxes.
and just a shit ton of guns.
Where you gonna get the eggs from? Go to the store.
No, I'll keep a few for, procreation too. You gotta feed the fox.
I guess. You gotta feed yourself first.
Yeah, that's what the cow and the pig for.
Yeah.
Goat.
You know, I always thought about like fucking just those guys that actually take care of the freaking fields. I don't know if you guys have seen them around here.
What do you mean take care of the fields?
Like where they grow like fucking shit.
Like the watermelons and
The
shit.
watermelons, the pumpkins, all that.
I thought you
shit.
were talking about
True
the Sally
farmers?
fields for a second.
No.
Like actual farmers?
You see them around here, right? In the
Yes,
fucking...
the fruit pickers, the Mexicans. Yes,
Yeah, dude.
the people picking that fruit aren't the people that own that land.
No. Whoever fucking has to take care of that shit, damn.
Well, what do you mean take care
It's
of
an
it? There's
asshole.
not much to take care of.
You have to water it. You have to water it, and then you have to fucking spread manure, and then you have to grow it, and spread the seed.
They do all that shit by fucking equipment now.
Uh,
There's like 2 white guys that they will do all that, and then they leave the fruit
I
picking.
just see one guy, and he's on the TV with a sombrero.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's during fruit season.
Yeah, I don't know.
When they're sprouting.
moving fucking water, man. Big ass pipes of water.
That's because the tractor was down, so they went over to Home Depot, picked up a few.
You seen those with the wheels, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that fucking.
Farming used to be harder. Just imagine that. Like, imagine looking at what we see being around farmland. Like, oh, dude, that looks actually pretty fucking hard. It used to be harder.
plowing.
Plowing by hand and horse. One horse.
Stealing pumpkins used to be easier.
Oh, fuck yeah, it was.
Now you got your goddamn cameras on everything. Night visions and such. Not like we didn't have it back then, but farmers didn't fucking use that shit.
Dude, they didn't even have that shit for most people back then. But
I want to own land with a bunch of pumpkins just so I can fly a drone over the property all night and scare the fuck out of anybody that tries to steal my pumpkins.
activate like a fucking weird ass scarecrow looking thing.
Yeah, or just come out with a gun and shoot. Accidentally shoot the drone down.
You sons of bitches owe me $1,500. For what? You shot your own drone. You caused me to. I was aiming at you, asshole.
How useful is a drone if the camera on it is like really low quality?
Not useful at all. Like, I guess for funsies. Just for fun. Like flying a drone around, but using those, the cameras that you can use on your phone and shit, not fun at all. That sounds like a horrible time.
Yeah.
What would suck worse, having an amazing camera but no range distance, like to drive, so you can just keep it pretty much above like maybe 2 to 3 houses, or vice versa. You can drive that thing for like 2-3 miles, but you can't see shit.
Oh yeah, no. I don't want either of those options. It just doesn't feel. It might as well be a balloon if I can't move it from just above my head and shit.
Like 4 or 5
Yeah.
houses over.
It's just a balloon with a long string. It's a kite. I don't know why I didn't just say that in the first place. It's a fucking kite.
That's a perfect way to say what
It's
a
like the
balloon is.
evolution, honestly. When you think about it, most of the people that flew kites in the 90s are flying drones now.
Well, I tried.
Yeah.
I tried flying a drone, dude. That shit's hard.
Flying a kite's not that easy.
I had a cheap ass drone. It was fucking. I think it was made by Sharper Image or some shit. I got it at Target, all cheap as fuck. It didn't have any. There was no cameras or nothing like that. This little motherfucker. I started it up and it. I don't know what happened, man. My nephew wanted to play with it, and he starts fucking. He's like, I can't get it to work. All right, let me show you how it's done. It was a motion sensor thing and shit. That was the lamest controls. Who makes that? Who says, yeah, you can hold your hand out and just steer it by moving your hand without like any kind of joysticks or anything like that? An idiot. That's who makes that.
Does that even work?
Yeah, I started it up. I got it off the ground and then it just fucking shot off out of fucking range because range was nothing on there.
Just fucking whoa.
Yeah. And
It's like an alien that just got re-abducted.
Yeah. We never got it back either. Like it went over the fence and then like landed on someone's house or something like that. Or no, it landed on that church. Remember that church by the old apartments?
Yeah, you
and
can't
shit?
ask Jesus for...
No, we did ask them and they didn't. Nobody checked the roof. I don't think anybody actually went up on the roof to check for us. And I mean, that's a little much to ask anyway.
They're just looking up at the roof. It's gone.
Like, I'm looking for a crashed drone. Like this thing's probably fucked because I had no control over the landing at all. The only reason I even knew it landed anywhere near the church was because it had a light that blinked on it, and that was just to let motherfucker. That was just to let you know it was going forward or which way it was forward, and it was night, so I saw it I just saw it go out of my reach instantly, just like bye. That's what made me think of the balloon thing. Honestly, it was just like that. Just like someone hands you the balloon. It's like one of those weird situations. Someone ties the balloon around your wrist, but they don't actually tie it tight. And as soon as you fucking commit to walking and bringing that balloon with you without actually grabbing it, it just comes loose and is gone.
Or, well, I was always the douchebag kid that would pull that off. And just sit there and hold it by the loop.
Yeah.
And when that leaves, you're fucked. You get no balloon.
I usually got it tied a little too tight for me there.
I'm cutting off circulation. I gotta get this fucking thing off.
Maybe that's a race thing there too. You got the loose balloon tie because you're white, and these motherfucking cops decided to tighten my goddamn balloon cuffs. Oh, dude, that just seems like the most weird way to fuck with prisoners or something like that. Like, you're under arrest. Hey, give me a balloon. Ties the balloon to the cuffs.
Happy birthday, champ.
We're gonna walk you to the station instead of, we're right down the street. We got a balloon for you. That's weird also. Give someone tie a balloon. Yeah, I don't know.
There is definitely inappropriate places to have a balloon, and that's one of them.
I know the other one, but like I don't want to say it because it's just too weird. Like if you show
Someone
up,
brings me a red balloon at a funeral, I'm gonna be pissed. And not because the whole it thing, just like who brings balloons to a funeral?
the only way they get away with that is if there's 98 other motherfuckers behind them, each with balloons, and they're playing 99 red balloons.
That'd be cool.
Because no matter whose funeral it is, like there's at least humor in that. It's like, real dude, where the you don't even know 98 people. How the fuck? Who does a balloon flash mob at a funeral?
Okay, that's what I would fucking like. That's too much. That's when you start like, dude, someone better leave or I'm fucking swinging.
If they start, okay, so if they all if 99 people show up with balloons, and they're playing 99 red balloons, you're not going to be mad. But if they start dancing, that's when...
Yeah, that's when it's too much. Like, who dances at a funeral? Like, okay, I get some weird shit happens, but you don't dance. Like, that is not a preferred fucking platform for you showing your footwork.
What if it's Kevin Bacon's funeral? And
Okay.
someone decides to play fucking Footloose?
No, because some douchebag's going to be sitting there on a harp playing it. Like...
I don't even want to imagine the beginning of Footloose on a fucking harp. I do, but like, god damn it, we need to be
bitch all high noted in the background.
I wish we were famous enough to be able to get like that effect, like how the singer on like the wedding singer or whatever on Old School and shit, how they just fucking repurpose rap songs pretty much into weird little sexy wedding songs, like that. I just want to see that, but. Funeral.
Fucking need you more than ever.
That shit was fucking legendary.
And then they were funny as shit on Starsky and Hutch too. Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah. And on goddamn, Hangover.
Hark on, Elizabeth. I know you will. What the fuck did he just say about my little girl?
Yeah, good God. A harp is a different one too. Who brings a harp to a funeral?
Most people.
I've never seen a harp at a funeral. Is that a white thing?
That's a white thing. Like a very.
I've been to white funerals too.
A revered white person will have a harp. They have to be revered though.
You better learn how to play the fucking harp.
I
Then
don't know.
you're showing up.
Dude,
no,
like
when I
40 something strings.
I'm more than likely going before you. You motherfucker, you go and play the fucking harp at my funeral. I don't give a fuck what song it is. It doesn't have to be Footloose. That'd be creepy.
I don't even know how to imagine.
Funeral. It's like he was fat. He did not dance.
That's why they took his feet.
Oh my god. I just thought of the most fucked up one, man. We need to get some photoshopping. Remember that old movie Cats Don't Dance?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fats Don't Dance.
Oh, that's funny.
And it's just a picture of sad me not dancing.
That's fucked up. Dude, I showed Layla that movie. She loved it.
Yeah, that movie's fucking awesome.
I asked her, I was like, hey, have you ever seen Cats Don't Dance? And she's like, what? I was like, yeah, you'll find out that cats dance. And she thought it was a joke. I was like, no, really. Let's watch.
It's better than letting her watch that goddamn Cats movie that came out there at the end of last year.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
It looks fucking horrific.
I don't care about musicals. Fuck them.
I have trouble with musicals.
Like, I mean, the only one that I've ever actually known any of the music for was that one fucking, like, Carmen.
You watched Disney, though, too. You can't completely bash musicals if you grew up on Disney.
Okay, fuck Broadway. I don't like Rent.
I'm not gonna bash Broadway. I don't.
Cats.
Because
Never
I've
saw-
seen some good movies that came from Broadway. Cormac McCarthy has written plays.
Who's Cormac McCarthy?
Okay, he's the guy that wrote plays and books for fucking one of the books that inspired, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been a play, I don't think so though. Was No Country for Old Men. The Coen brothers do a lot of his work. Remember you watched Sunset Limited, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cormac McCarthy play.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Fuck Broadway.
That's
musicals.
what that you notice. That's why I think they never like changed scenery really in that movie. They just stayed right there in that spot or in that apartment.
That's like directly a movie play.
Yeah, that one was well adapted. I like to imagine they did that whole thing in one just long take,
Just sitting
like
there
they were
talking.
on Broadway and shit. I doubt it, but it still was pretty good.
Yeah, Tommy Lee probably had to pee a few times.
So did Sam Jackson. He's no spring chicken.
Nah, but Tommy Lee looks a lot older
He
than
is
Sam
old.
Jackson. Yeah, he's been old for a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, Sam Jackson was bald before he got famous. And not like in a young, like he was already getting old.
The last time I saw young Tommy Lee Jones, he was in black and white.
He looked somewhat young. He played a somewhat younger guy on Coal Miner's Daughter. That's like the only old Tommy Lee Jones I could think of.
And he was still not a spry chicken at that point.
No, I think
No, he was what, like
he was maybe 30.
40?
Maybe. I don't know what year that movie came out. It was in color, though.
How fucking old is Tommy Lee Jones?
That'd be funny if he was only like 49. I mean, that's obviously impossible, but that would be just weird if he just aged out that hardcore. It's like, yeah, I'm the Flash. That's the part of Flash they don't talk about. He's going to age faster. No matter what. Like, obviously, there's those super speed situations where he does age rapidly, you know what I mean, and die. But even then, if
Yeah,
everything
that's
is
actually-
faster...
Yeah, his metabolism, every single thing is faster about him. Yeah, he's...
his lifespan is shorter.
Hey, Corn.
Mm-hmm.
You awake for this?
Mm-hmm.
I need some answers, bitch.
Nerd us a little bit with that one, Corn. Do you think the Flash
How does
ages
the
faster?
Yeah.
You think he's gonna die younger?
Well, he does burn through his body faster. You know what I mean?
His metabolism. Huh?
Yeah. So I was paying attention. I wasn't asleep.
That's why he has to constantly eat.
Yeah.
almost
So he does have
constantly
to
eat.
eat. So yeah, he might burn through his life force a lot faster than anybody else.
Is this why there's so many different versions of the Flash, though?
You gotta have him young.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
you
they're
have to replace the
gonna-
Speed Force every
Yeah.
time. That's why the Speed Force is so fragile, because like it burns through every hose it has. Jay Garrett, you know what I mean? Wally West, Bart, yeah. Damn, that's cool.
No, it's not. DC is dark as fuck.
That is just so sad.
Like, that's such a dick play, dude. Like, yeah, you want to be the fastest thing alive? You're going to be faster. You'll be faster than Superman. You can literally go so fast, you can fucking make the world go at an opposite speed. But, like, Superman doesn't have to worry about it. Well, but Kryptonite, yeah, but
Kryptonite.
that's not, like, something that's
But
constantly happening to him.
Also, he has red kryptonite, all those fucking other fucking color
but
kryptonites and shit.
Those things aren't something that's like, hey, you're signing up for the job. We're not going to tell you about this.
And he needs the sun, so if it's red sun, then he doesn't get shit. He gets his ass beat by Bruce Wayne. Like, pitch slapped. And without Batman suit on, Bruce Wayne slap him in the face. He'd go down. Yeah, that's another one.
That just made Flash an all new kind of depressing comic character. Like, no matter who's playing them. No matter who no matter who's wearing the goddamn suit. Once you've contracted that speed force,
You're dead.
you've signed yourself up to die very early on.
So you better die a fucking hero.
I'm so high, I thought corn had waves just now. Like its hair, like full on black eye waves too. Like, and yes, I said that in the whitest voice
No,
possible.
I see what you mean. Because his hair's spiked, but it's slanted over to where it looks like... It's like, wait, whoa, why do you?
Yeah, it creeps me out. Just
We did say
what the
earlier
fuck?
that you're turning more black.
So who do you think would win? Sonic? Who's faster, Sonic or Flash?
Flash. Easy.
Has Sonic ever gone back in time?
Yeah,
No.
there you go.
He's traveled through other dimensions.
So is the Flash.
Why haven't they done that for? They haven't done bullet time for a Sonic game, have they?
Uh-uh.
That seems like a huge waste.
Yeah.
They should do that.
I'm surprised they haven't turned him into
Let Rockstar do it since they got the Max Payne property. Let them just implement that bullet time shit into a Sonic game so you can do weird shit when you're jumping and looping around and such. It's like a cheat for the players though. Fuck that shit. These new kids got all the cheats in it. They got it harder than we did.
I played Pac-Man on PlayStation. Not the old school Pac-Man, the new school, or my school Pac-Man. I don't know if you guys ever played that.
I had a Namco museum on the PS1.
Yeah.
Had Galaga and fucking...
Dude.
Yeah, I love that shit.
I think we're fucked. Because video games only get harder from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we thought our shit was hard. Like, we would be like, oh, yeah, you played Pong, old man. Bitch. Now they're going to be like, dude, you're playing that Call of Duty? I'm literally shooting people outside.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, what? Yeah, I took down fucking Tommy. He's a little bitch. We played hardcore mode, so we turned off the actual, respawn. He's dead.
I teabagged him. That was just creepy timing right when I said teabag,
It
dude.
dropped.
What if that's like a trigger word every time we say J&T baggers? J&T. Or not J&T. Teabag? Teabag?
Okay,
Okay.
now.
But yeah, we are well over now. Well, not well, but you know what I mean. We're over now. Like 1 hour 15, some shit. So, yeah, head up at JG Podcast, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Throw us some movie suggestions, some battle suggestions, whatever you want. We do got the phone number down there in the description. Yes, I'm pointing down. Suck a dick. I have to point down in real life. Sometimes I have to tell myself what I'm directing myself to do. Yeah, I'm pretending I'm typing too with my left hand because I'm already. That's awkward actually, trying to type on a keyboard with one hand. Like on a full size one after you've gotten used to just phoning it and shit. Like,
This is annoying. Why do I have to cover so much ground?
what's weird though is it's always been kind of awkward to text fucking with 2 thumbs on a phone.
Yeah, I usually, if I start off that way, I'll usually wind up just fucking taking over by one finger.
Yeah, because one of them's gonna hit the wrong goddamn button.
And then now that's a backspace finger. That's all that's used for, and then the rest is all one finger.
Yeah, and because hell, we're all old enough to have had to. We're in that weird spot where we've been seeing this evolution of it, and we grew up as it was evolving. But we all had to remember the Morse code style patterns of texting back in the day, because that was always awkward.
That shit was annoying as fuck. Well, it was like Tech 7 or some shit like that.
Yeah, that one. I won't lie. That and the keyboard, both of them are dangerous. Because autocorrects and shit like that throw it all off. It is like both of those are dangerous, but I don't know. At least with the keyboard, I don't know. The bump, I do miss that. The bump on the 5 to kind of let you know where your happy middle was.
What's annoying shit though on those phones is you to write a simple message like, "Hey, how are you doing?" you would have to click the button like 77 times
Yeah, that part didn't.
for the space, and if there was any backspace, and you had to individually delete every single thing.
That wasn't good. Yeah, and there wasn't. It wasn't like a keyboard where the backspace is usually in the same general vicinity.
Man, fuck kids, lazy bastards. They don't even have to.
But
do
as
that.
far as video games, they have it so they have it harder. Not just the games getting harder, but the cheats aren't there the same way. Like yeah, there's the occasional glitch that can be exploited, but
That's it. You have to
cheat codes as we knew them, not a thing really. If it is, it's something that's within the game that the game tells you. It's like, oh yeah, you can turn on this setting.
The last cheat code I remember looking up was how to get Joe Rogan
Nice.
on UFC 3. And then there was another one for...
There was a couple for Red Dead Redemption. The first one.
I looked up cheats for the Grand Theft Auto 5 just to see if there was any. And it was some of the simplest shit in the world, just because it was like, alright, we already know. I think one was like fucking dial 555 ammo or some shit like that. It was
The
instantly they knew.
the part that pissed me off about that actually, because Grand Theft Auto was one of the biggest implementers of like codes or cheat codes, at least for me, because I wasn't playing like all those old Konami games and shit like that. I didn't know, you know what I mean? The Contra code or the Konami code, those weren't things for me really. But the Grand Theft Auto fucking cheat planet list of goddamn all the weapons and shit. And that was even going back to like the first Grand Theft Auto, which was awesome. There was always just an unlock all the weapons cheat. But these kids now, they slowly did it because there was like, okay, we'll put the cheats out there, but once you implement them, guess what? You can't save it. Which you're like, well, that's fine. I'll still play through the story. You're not gonna get any achievements, trophies,
Fuck
whichever
you.
one. Like, dude, come on. That always made me turn back and not use the cheat codes too. Just like, no, I kind of like earning the achievements.
That's why they're called achievements.
Or even trophies. It's the same thing. You gotta earn it. Even if that means I gotta suck a PlayStation dick. I mean, well, we did say we were heading out.
Okay.
That's like the epilogue and shit. I'm gonna start putting some of those end clips like that as like fucking...
You just close it out, just straight to black,
Yeah.
and then bring it back 30 seconds later just for someone to be like, I was just going to shut it off. What happened?
Oh, that's fucked up. Because I actually did that in an episode one time. Fucking one in a solo episode. I started playing the John Frickin Smith outro, but fucking like midway through it, fucking cut it off and like, you thought I was leaving, but I got a little more for you. And I don't remember what I was talking about or what episode it was, but it happened. And this one it didn't happen in, but somewhat, because we like to yank on chains.